Street smart, stadium ready. Football fire.
June 6th, we're talking Warrior business only. This morning, we are talking to the TTFA in the form of the Director for Media and Communications, Mr. Shaun Fuentes. And we're also joined by Alvin Jones, National Defender, as we get ready to head to the field. Gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the Now.
Good morning, and thanks for having us.
I'm sure you all don't have the same effect because you're in it, but that visual got me riled up ahead of June 6th because it's big things. We are looking at the World Cup Qualifier taking place on the 6th of June. And I don't think Trinidad is sensitized as much as they might need to be, so I'm really glad that you guys are joining us. For anybody living under a rock, though, Shaun, if you had to articulate how important this is, the significance of this particular match, because there are others, but June 6th, what is the significance? How important?
Hugely significant. This is a must-win game for us. So the World Cup qualifying campaign for 2026 started a year ago. Last year, March, we would have hosted Grenada here. We drew that game at the A.C. Crawford Stadium. There have been several matches since, the most recent game being the victory against Cuba in Cuba. That secured our spot in the Gold Cup, but now we're talking real business, as you mentioned earlier. This is World Cup qualification. We have 2 matches left in the semi-final phase against St. Kitts Nevis on the 6th of June, and then we travel to Costa Rica to finish this leg of the tournament on the 10th. But we need to win this game, because if we don't, we are forced now to go to Costa Rica to get a result to stay alive. We all know Costa Rica, they're a powerhouse in CONCACAF region. We can compete with them, but we want to kind of take the pressure off us and take care of the business here on June 6th. So we want to appeal to the nation, come out fully here at Crawford Stadium. It's a 7:30 p.m. kickoff. We need 3 points. Simple as that.
3 points, Alvin. No pressure. No pressure. But I mean, heading into it, you must have emotions, feelings, and as you said, knowing that Costa Rica is going to be a challenge. We want to win on home soil, right?
Yeah, definitely. The home advantage is very important, so we go in against St. Kitts to get the 3 points, and that will build us and give us the confidence into Costa Rica to get a good result also.
Now, part of your confidence, part of your support system, apart from the nation, is definitely your coach, definitely the administrative team altogether. Talk a little bit to us about behind the scenes, what the prep has been like then, because as you said, it's been over a year plus that we've been getting to this.
It's been a little ticklish because most of the guys, we are in our club now. And that's the thing with international football. We just come together for probably 2 to 3 days to prepare for a game. So but hopefully the guys who ready, at the club doing the best and getting ready for the game against St. Kitts.
Well, the thing about these sorts of games is exactly that it is preparation for the teams to mesh, to gel together, as we like to say. So as much as we are getting ready for big business on the 6th, there are other matches that we can look forward to, Shaun. So tell me a little bit about the prep towards other endeavors. How does that happen simultaneously?
Precisely. So again, the support system that you spoke about, the Football Association under President Karen Edwards and the rest of the team, and even Dwight Yorke, because he has insisted that he wants more time with his players. So as Alvin mentioned, we're going to have about 3 days together as a team to prepare for St. Kitts in terms of that final squad. 23 players will come together. But before that, we have the Unity Cup. So we've been invited to the Unity Cup that takes place in London from May 27th to the 31st. Actually, we depart these shores on Friday for this competition. And it's 4 really good teams, world ranking teams. We have Nigeria, Ghana, Jamaica, and ourselves. So we played Jamaica on the 27th. If we win that game, we progress to the final on the 31st, or we get a third place playoff.
When you win that game. When you win that game.
I should say
now,
that.
in terms of these sorts of games, how do they tie into that preparation for any title altogether?
Of course. So this tournament, this Unity Cup really gives Coach Yorke and his staff an opportunity to kind of assess the players and the readiness of the preparation of the state of these players before the all-important qualifier.
Right.
So there are going to possibly be players who will not make the final squad, but he's using this tournament to kind of assess and evaluate so that he can put his best squad together for the 6th.
Again, Alvin, I'm hitting you the pressure questions, because I'm wondering if you look forward to particular types of matches. For example, the World Cup versus the World Cup Qualifier. Any comparison, or both equally important
for
to you?
me, I want to play all the games.
Of course you do.
I want to play all the games.
Footballers definitely want to play all the games, and you do have a schedule of games that you can look forward to in terms of the Gold Cup as well. So we're going to see you out there too?
Yes.
You know what I mean? He's like, let's go. So there are quite a few games there, and again, in terms of making those supporters understand how important it is to come out, to patronize, to come see. I mean, you may not be able to go to all because these are abroad,
Right.
but how does the Gold Cup tie into prep?
Well, of course, there's a big TNT diaspora outside there. So we have a lot of people been calling, emailing, calling the players, how can we get tickets to see you all play? Because our first game is against the US. Yeah. So, and that's in San Jose in June. That's June 15th. We play that first game against the US, and then we play Haiti in Houston.
Right.
And then we go to Vegas to play Saudi Arabia. So the Trinidadians want to come out, and we're trying to put some packages in place to encourage the Trinidadians to come and be the 12th man, not just at home, but also when we're on the road.
Right.
Again, a lot of people would like us to do very well in this competition, but I think when you talk to Coach Yorke and his staff, they're also looking at this as a way to prepare us for the qualifying phase. Because once we get past St. Kitts, the real thing, I keep saying the real thing, but everything is the real thing.
Right.
But the real part of the World Cup qualifying, serious business, begins in September. So we have 6 matches. Going to be 3 matches home, 3 matches away.
Right.
The winner of that group qualifies automatically for World Cup 2026.
Okay, the pressure's on.
So we want to top that group. Of course, second place allows us to go into the playoff, but again, we go in for the top spot.
Of course, of course. And all this talk about Coachman, let's hear from Coachman himself, because he did share a message with the players and the nation. Let's take it in now.
Hi everyone, I'm Dwight Yorke. I'm the new head coach of Trinidad and Tobago football team. This is a proud moment for me. Looking forward to the challenge with the team, with the games that are coming up. Certainly in the Gold Cup, we have managed to qualify for the Gold Cup after beating Cuba successfully in both home and away games. This is an exciting time for Trinidad football. I'm very much part of it as the head coach. I've worn the shirt with pride in the past. Now I'm the head coach leading the players forward. We are already a small nation, but I can tell you we have very big ambition, and certainly leading the team as the head coach. We want to not just do well representation in the Gold Cup, we want to go as far as possible into that tournament. I want the public to take time out and give the encouragement that we all need. There are 2 remaining World Cup qualifier, one against St. Kitts Nevis here in Trinidad and Tobago on the 6th of June, and on the 10th of June we play Costa Rica. We need 3 points to make sure that we qualify for the knockout stage of the World Cup. So that's one matter that is of serious concern. We're seeing the team, we're seeing the passion, we're seeing the drive, we're seeing the determination, we see the will to win. Now what is required? We need your support. We need Trinidad and Tobago support in this new team.
Well, you're definitely going to get the support after this morning. All of those conversations are just getting us excited. But Alvin, in terms of your actual experience with your coach, what is something that you think John Public would be surprised to find out about him? This is not me trying to get you off the team, so careful when you say this morning.
No, I think if the public saw him work out in the gym, they'll be amazed.
In a good way or a bad way?
A good way, a very good way. He's in the gym like a beast.
So that means the standards that you are held to are incredibly high.
It's very high.
Best of luck with that. Granted that you all do miracles, literally having 2 or 3 days to be together as a team to actually create these sorts of positive results to get us this far. Let me say thank you in advance. I really, really appreciate how you give us that red, white, and black, or the black and gold, depending on which uniform you're talking about. And the pride that we definitely feel. Now, Shaun, heading into things, you've outlined the significance. You've even encouraged persons across the diaspora to lend that support. And you said you're putting together packages to make that possible.
Correct.
How else can we connect with the TTFA and make sure that we head in there on top?
Well, first of all, continue to follow the team and follow our social media platforms. We're very active on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. The players that we have now, in the 2006 era, we had a lot of players in Europe, in the Premiership, in England, but now we have players spread different parts of the globe. So we have players in the UK, Central America, the US as well. A lot of our players are based in the US. So persons can continue to follow their exploits. But the thing about it is that we know, I think right now the country is kind of, yearning for something to be proud about, to support, to feel that passion. Come down to the Hasty Crawford Stadium on June 6th, be part of it. We're going to have campaigns. As a matter of fact, this week we're going to start to kind of increase the tempo for the promotional campaign so that players can get closer to the people. They can feel, the people can feel as though they're part of the team. That's what the effect that we're trying to create. We want to also thank the Ministry of Sport and the Sport Company for being really supportive. For the past few months, since this campaign started, they've really been behind the team, and we've already had discussions with the new Minister of Sport, Minister Watts, and he's very, very encouraging, and I think he's very excited as well. So based on that, we want to ride off of that sort of vibe that we're building right now with the team, and really it's about the team and it's about the country. That's what we're here for.
And Alvin, as the team member referring this morning, anything you want the nation and the diaspora to hear from you this morning?
We just urging the nation to come out and support us because it's very important that we get the 3 points at home.
3 points at home. Come be the 12th man on June the 6th. And this time around, it's as simple as getting your tickets. They have the covered for 200, uncovered for 150. It's the Hasty Crawford Stadium as we get ready for Warrior business. Gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us. Best of luck. And I will be there in orange because if I wear our national colors, let's heavy up the team. Guys, when we come back, unique, not different. So the excitement is going to channel into a different way, but you want to stick around to find out. So this is it now, and we'll be back after these messages.
I am